good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Speak Your Truth with Mark Ross podcast. I am your host, Mark Ross, and with me today, I have Mr. Raj Khedun. Did I say that last name right?
Yep, perfect.
Raj Khedun.
Mm.
Raj, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and the company that you have?
Sure. So as you said, my name's Raj. Nice to be with you, Mark.
Thank you so
And
much.
you're welcome. And I'm from London, from the UK. I'm a relationships coach for women. I've been doing that for 15 years. And that ties into the kind of motivational aspect when it comes to health and wellness. So we've got a health company, a health fitness company called keepfitkingdom.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got 2,455 articles on there about health, fitness, wellness, vegan recipes, yoga, mindfulness, motivation, health motivation, that kind of thing, mindset. I think it's really important. So we're always into health and fitness in terms of sports, gymnastics, weightlifting, cycling, hiking, all those kinds of usual sports.
Okay.
But I think since the pandemic, we've found a big, huge shift in the wellness aspect.
Okay.
So
Right.
you may or may not know this quick fact for you and for your followers. The wellness industry is now worth $6 trillion a year, whereas big pharma, pharmaceutical industry, is only worth $2 trillion a year. So wellness has eclipsed way beyond what big pharma's worth now.
Okay.
So people are looking for natural remedies.
Yeah. Now your company, Keep Fit Kingdom. How long have you been doing that?
Best part of 10 years now.
10 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And what makes your company different from others?
I think to answer that question, I need to give you a bit of a genesis.
Okay.
And dial back, so give you some context. I've been practicing yoga for the last 25 to 30 years. And because of the multifaceted elements of yoga, not only the physical postures, which are known as hatha yoga in terms of strengthening the body, the muscles, improving mobility and flexibility and so on, there's a huge component about the breath, which is it's very little known. We've only scratched the surface of it, really. And that has propelled me to want to share that information with more and more people. Hence, Keep Fit Kingdom, dealing with both mind and body, but also spirit. So we could say all the three aspects of man.
Okay. And you also have a blog also, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What does your blog focus on?
The company is focused on the blog. Actually, the blog is the main portal where people find out information.
Okay.
And articles and interviews and things. So it's all on the blog. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you are the founder of this breathing method, which is a part of the Keep Fit Kingdom, right? The 3x3 Metaverse Breathing Method.
The 3-3. The 3-3.
Yeah. Talk about that.
Okay, so it's a revolutionary method, which is gaining traction. If you Google the 3-3 online, the 3-3 Metaverse Breathing Method, you find there's more podcasts and so on coming out about that. And basically, given my background in breathing methods and yoga for years, it's something that I developed to help people reduce stress and anxiety very quickly, by 50 to 60% in 3 minutes or less. So it helps with stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and many other conditions as well that most people think are not really fixable that quickly. But the truth is, if you know what you're doing and you know how to use energy correctly, you can do a lot to reduce the symptoms of those things.
So breathing in some ways can help repair your body.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Do you want to go into the science of that a little bit, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. We got a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I mean, the thing is, it sounds from the outset when you just say that to someone, you know, they just wonder, like, how is that possible? How, you know, how do you do that? It doesn't sound reasonable. It doesn't sound like a modern thing to say with all the science that we have. And people
Yeah.
have been breathing since the beginning, because no
Right.
human lived without breath, right?
Right.
So what happens is when you breathe, you create all kinds of changes in your body, mentally, physically, emotionally, endocrinochemically, and it has an impact on your mood, on your attitude, on the way you perceive life, on the way you interact with other people, right? You don't realize it, but over time, you fall into certain patterns of thought. And if you look back over your memories, you realize that if I had changed my mood here, I had an extreme negative response to someone. What if I had changed that? Would the outcomes that I'm experiencing be better or worse? You can ask yourself that question. So breathing, because it's so tied into your emotions, you can regulate your moods and your attitudes according to the way you breathe. So your experience can be vastly improved.
Okay.
Right? And what you do when you do certain breathing methods, you release hormones in your brain that you already have. But because you don't know how to do it consciously, you never realize many years of your life go past and you've never accessed those regions of your brain, which are full of power.
Hmm. Hmm. So walk me through a quick breathing exercise.
Okay, sure. Have you tried breathing methods before, Mark?
No.
No.
I mean, other than, just trying to relax myself, through slowing down my breathing to calm me down. But other than some methodology, no.
No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely try it. Nice, simple, easy way.
All right.
Introduce you to it. And then we'll ask you some questions just to show people how you're dialing it in and how you're really feeling it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure. Sure.
All
Give it a few minutes.
right. All right. So, first of all, what I'd like you to do, Mark, is just take a moment to relax. You can close your eyes and just feel how things are within yourself.
All right.
Just relax. Keep your chin more or less parallel to the ground or perpendicular, so you're not slouching or leaning too far forward or too far back. So nice and relaxed but straight. Okay. What I'd like you to do is check your nostril flow. So you block your right nostril and breathe out once through your left, like that, and block the left nostril and breathe out once through the right. Like that. Do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
You'll need to use your fingers, yeah. And can you tell me the ratio? Is it 50-50 or is it 60-40 or 70-30? What is it roughly?
Yeah. Well, since I'm getting over the flu, it was about a 60-40, more coming out of my right than
Right.
my.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So 40-60. Okay. There is a flu going around the whole of Europe as well, actually. So everybody seems to be affected with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, Mark, 1 being terrible and 10 being amazing, what do you say you feel right now, generally, overall?
Mm, right now, I would say I feel about a 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Okay.
Yeah, feel pretty good.
Okay. Well, shall we say 7.5?
Just yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And this method that we're going to do, the 3-3, consists of breathing in 3 parts through the nose and then 3 parts out of the mouth with a slightly elongated exhalation on the 3rd exhale. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you. All right. So hopefully, I'm not sure if Zoom is going to silence the sounds here because they're more like, usually considered interference sounds, but let's see how we go. All right, so it's sniff, 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 but just breathing through the nose in 3 parts, and then out of the mouth 3 times, or ha ha ha, without the vocals, or ha ha ha, ha ha ha. I'm just saying it with the vocals just in case people aren't hearing the natural way it's done. So again, sniff, sniff, sniff. Ha ha ha. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Ha ha ha. You have to open the mouth a bit more, so it's more like a ha sound, yeah? Yeah, but it's just coming from the back of the throat, so you're not actually using the vocal cords. Yeah, I think you've got it. Right, so what we'll do it for a minute together, and then you'll see what happens. Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm going to do a timer. You'll see.
All right.
It's in.
All right.
3, 2, 1, and go. And keep your eyes closed. Mark, stop there. Keep the eyes closed. And just relax. Just gently observe what's happening within. And just relax. Keeping your eyes closed, Mark. Tell me what you notice and how you feel.
I feel like I can breathe
Mhm.
a little more clearly. Uh, I feel relaxed.
Mhm.
Um, I feel present.
Mhm.
I guess if that makes any sense, I feel uh, like I am mentally, I guess, present in the room. It's quiet. Um, and yeah, I'm just relaxed.
Is it pleasant for you?
Yes, very.
Mhm. Do you feel any tingling sensations?
No,
Okay. Do you feel any cool sensations around your sinuses or your temple, your head, your brain, anyway?
no.
No. Okay. Do you feel your heart rate has slowed down a bit?
Actually do, yes.
Yep. Does that feel pleasant?
Yes.
Monkey mind, mental chatter that goes on all day, every day for most people in this busy world. Has that been reduced or
Yeah.
less
Yes.
of it?
Like I said, I feel present, more present with you, and especially being in this quiet space, and um yeah, feel more
So
present,
you've
more
focusing your attention
more
is
sense of
more,
calm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Do you feel a growing awareness and expansiveness of mind or awareness beyond the body? Do you feel like a growing kind of energy around yourself?
I just have
Around
a
you?
sense of calm.
Okay.
Yes, if that makes more sense. I just have a more sense of calm
Mhm.
within me as it's quiet in the room, and you know I can hear myself breathing.
Have you
Yeah.
ever done anything like this before?
No.
No. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, you said you felt a 7.5 earlier.
Yeah.
What do you feel now?
With the calmness, probably like an 8.5.
8.5. Okay.
Yeah.
And considering, Mark, that you only did this for 60 seconds, how surprised are you at how quickly this worked on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Yeah.
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 So what you've done, you've released endorphins from your brain, which are pain relieving chemicals, hormones. You've also released serotonin and dopamine, which are feel good, happy hormones from your brain. And you've also activated the vagus nerve, which is a very important part of the parasympathetic
Mm,
nervous system for healing, rest, digesting, recovering, sleeping, and so on.
mm, mm. Okay.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Very good. Yeah. Feel like I'm going to sleep good tonight.
It,
That's
people who have insomnia, they fall asleep within 30 to 90 seconds of doing this.
amen to that.
Yeah.
Because I can use some sleep. uh, Raj,
Yes.
you have a book titled "How Squats Can Change Your Life." Can you talk about that book, Raj?
Yeah, of course. Um, so squats is it's a very unique and special exercise because when you do squats, you work many systems of your body all at the same time. So your cardiovascular system, your immune system, your nervous system, because you're using the largest muscles of your body.
Mm,
And that can have a huge impact in a very short period of time, even if you do bodyweight squats without a barbell in a gym or at
mm.
home,
Sure.
or without using a leg press or a hack machine or Smith squats. You can do bodyweight squats and generate a lot of hormones from your brain because of your breathing that you get from doing squats. So basically, we talk about using squats to improve your health, your immune system, your nervous system, and just wherever you are in the world. If you're taking a trip to Singapore, for example, like we're going to be doing, or you're taking a trip, somewhere else, or you want to do it in the park, you can do bodyweight squats anywhere.
Hmm.
Even when you're waiting in line somewhere in a queue and you want to do something to, top up your health, you can do sit and squat for a few moments, stand up, sit down, stand up, and develop your mobility, even, wherever you are.
Mm,
So we talked about that in depth, how versatile squats are and how impactful they are. So we also have a foreword by a WWE wrestler called Rob Van Dam. He actually wrote the
yeah.
foreword to the book. Yeah.
Yeah. Rob Van Dam. That was one of my favorites, man.
One of mine too. When I
Yeah.
spoke to him, amazing. It was like a dream come true. And
Wow.
he revealed the insights of why squats are so important for him.
Mm, nice. Nice. All right. During our initial conversation, our first conversation we had, you talked about something called psychic osmosis. I don't know if you remember that. Can you talk about what that is? What does that mean? Psychic osmosis.
It's a big subject. I can condense it down as best I
Y-
can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, psychic osmosis affects everyone. Okay, until you study what you are as a human being, you have an electromagnetic field around you at all times. Okay, now this electromagnetic field is also known as an aura. If you study metaphysics or you study any religious or philosophical treatise, you'll find that this electromagnetic field idea comes up again and again. Now, the thing is, this electromagnetic field has more influence over people than your words do. So if your child sees you do something or they feel your energy, they will tend to psychically osmose or pull into themselves your electromagnetic characteristics. So they almost become carbon copies of you, not because of what you say, but because of what your energy is. So that's why they say, you should never mix with, negative people because you pick up their energy. You should always mix with positive or good people, then you pick up their energy.
Hmm. Okay. And that basically is what psychic osmosis revolves around.
Yeah, it's pulling other people's energy into your own energy um, field and then taking on the characteristics of that original energy. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um, how effective has your breathing technique been since you started it?
The 3-3 Metaverse Breathing Method,
Yes.
tremendously, tremendously. People are finding that they can dial down stress and anxiety very quickly, much quicker than they've ever done before. So it's 8 times quicker than the Wim Hof method, which is very popular.
Okay.
And for insomnia, people have been amazed that um, they had insomnia for 5 or 10 years, took meds, and they just do this for 30 to 60 to 90 seconds and they fall asleep and they don't wake up for 6 hours.
Hmm.
Yeah. No meds involved, no therapist, no tests, no doctors, nothing. Just
Nice.
a method. Yeah.
Nice. So what's next for you in your journey, Raj? You've done so much, but what's next for you?
Well, we're partnering up with various people in the wellness industry who want to teach how to heal insomnia naturally. 770 million people globally with insomnia. So we want to reach, as many people as we can to show them there are natural methods and that you don't have to worry so much when you have this kind of method under, in your toolkit, shall we say.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Cool. How can people contact you?
best way is to go to keepfitkingdom.com. And on the website, you'll see a tab called 3-3 products, which basically focus on breathing for wellness. And the method that we talked about, 3-3 Metaverse Breathing Method. When you click that, you'll find a whole bunch of testimonials, videos, constantly coming in from the likes of Oracle, the software company, Novartis, the medical company, lots of testimonials from all over the world
Yeah.
coming through. So you can check that out. You can WhatsApp us through the website, email us, ask any questions. Happy to help.
Sure. All right. Raj Khedun, founder of the Keep Fit Kingdom. It has been a privilege and an honor to speak with you, sir. Um, I wish we could go a little bit longer, but I have things to do. You have things to do. So um, I will end the podcast here and I will put your information on my channel. So if people have any questions or, if they want to reach out to you, they can do so.
Absolutely.
All
Looking
right.
forward to
All right.
it.
Thank you. And As always, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Speak Your Truth with Mark Ross podcast. Remember, everyone, self-care is important. So make your mental health and your physical health a priority every day and do that first. With that being said, have a good evening, everybody. And Raj, you have a good evening as well.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good
Bye.
one, sir.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.